Well, this is my first game back, so I've missed out on a lot of the action in the first part of this season, but I'm excited to see some of last year's players that were standout. Sean Josie, one of them. Liam Baser, no, not Liam Baser, my bad. Louis DeShower, Michael Gould, and a few others.
A lot of great players here between these two teams. You mentioned some of the guys on the dimes. Cornell Wilson is obviously a player who makes a lot of plays for them on a consistent basis. You're going to see Jackson McGuire likely at quarterback. Looks like they got Deon Kane back this week. This is a super talented roster.
Yeah.
As we're getting set for the kickoff here. Looks like Louis is going to be kicking off here potentially. Nope. Louis set the kickoff for the Hustlers, and he's going to boot it to the back of the end zone. Tim Brown and Sean Josie back to receive. John Josie takes the kick. He's looking down the field. He's got some space. He's looking for a block from Tim Brown. Tim Brown makes the block. Deon Kane in front of him. He's going, and he's going to get about to the 20-yard line. Jukes back inside. He's got space ahead of him. Sean Josie down about the 25-yard line. Good start for the Dimes.
Taken by Sean Josie down
I believe it was our
around the 25.
Okay. Cool. All right, the Dimes taking over on offense to start the game. This is an offense that has a lot of explosion. As I said, Cornell Wilson, Deon Kane, Sean Josie. And they're even minus a couple of their players here. Still a legitimate threat.
Yeah, they're missing one of their main blockers, Jackson Cherdowski. Not sure if he's going to be back next week.
Deon Kane with the catch, and it's a foot race. Louis misses the tackle. Oh, no, Omar is going to call him down, and it's going to be
25?
about the 25-yard line. So a nice little field flip for the Dimes on the first play of the game, and this is the type of offense they like to run.
Yep.
So Hustlers look to gather back on defense here.
Yeah.
Louis on Cornell Wilson, which I think is going to be the matchup of the day. Two legitimately very talented young men. Jackson McGuire takes a snap. He looks, he fires. He's got Cornell Wilson. He's open, and it's going to be a catch. They're going to be down around the 13-yard line,
Second down for the Dimes.
give or take. The Dimes looking to punch one in on their first drive here. Not a lot of time is going off the clock. Jackson McGuire takes a snap. He's looking. He's rolling out to the left. He's waiting for the crosser. Rolls back to the right. He's got Cornell. And Cornell's going to be down. I don't have a great view
10 yard
here.
line?
Gain there for the Dimes.
10-yard line. He got about 3 yards.
Cornell Wilson, third down.
It's going to be a critical play here for the Dimes offense. They have to punch this in early because, as we know, anybody can be beaten in this league despite talent.
Yeah, and this is basically the Dimes at full strength right here. They've got 8 players, which I think is a VXFL record for them. Something like that.
Looks like Tim Brown is going to be...
Center?
Well, he's in the backfield. I'm not sure if he's snapping. He's got an arm sleeve on. We've seen him tote the rock and throw the ball a little bit earlier. Tim Brown, he's in blocking. Jackson McGuire, he is down.
Jackson McGuire is
Loss of 2-3 yards.
brings up fourth down for the Dimes.
Yeah,
It's going to be fourth down for the Dimes now. Not the start they wanted in the red zone. Obviously a great start on the first couple plays.
yeah.
They're going to make a little bit of a substitution here.
I'm excited to watch this defense, as you know. Liam Livingston and Lou DeShower, very good defensive players.
We got Sean and Cornell stacked up to the right. Jackson McGuire takes a snap. He's looking. He's rolling back, backpedaling. It's popped into the air. He can't touch the ball. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Dimes. After a hot start,
Pass, turnover on downs.
Blocked pass by Liam Livingston.
the Hustlers make a really good recovery on defense there, and they're going to take over on offense.
I'm excited to see Chris Jacobs this game. Number 69. What a guy.
Indeed.
One of the best pass rushers in this league.
Michael Gould is walking onto the field with what I think are pinkish khakis, unless that's just a weird tint that I see on the pants currently. Michael Gould is usually a pass rush machine. Louis takes, it was a jet sweep. I'm not sure who that is. I can't see the number.
It was Willie Pfeiffer.
Gain on the run, second down for the Huskers.
It's going to be second down for the Hustlers here. Louis still in at quarterback, controlling his offense. Liam Livingston looks like he's going to block. Louis takes a snap. Almost a jet sweep again. Louis under pressure, quickly dumps it off to Willie Pfeiffer for a short gain.
Pass is complete to Willie Pfeiffer, shut down by Tim Brown for a third down.
Tim Brown with a nice tackle there. You know, Tim Brown has been an absolute menace for this team in the Dimes. He is throwing touchdowns, catching them, locking the likes of Trevor O'Brien down in coverage. This is a really good player for the Dimes, one of the underrated picks in this year's draft.
Yeah. One of the things that sucks about not being here for the first half is that I have like an idea of who's good and who's not in the league. But today I'm really excited to watch some of these guys that I've never seen on the field before.
Louis takes a snap. He's looking right. He fires it in. It's
interception.
Long arm Cornell Wilson. It's just Louis and Cornell. And Cornell's going to be down around the 8 or 9 yard line.
Dimes take over inside the 10.
Impressive read by Quinn.
The Dimes get another opportunity here on offense after not being able to convert on the last drive. Let's see if Jackson McGuire can punch this one in. Tim Brown in at QB in the red zone here, and this is a look we've seen before. Jackson McGuire is out wide at wide receiver. He's talking with Cornell Wilson and Sean Josie, clearly communicating a route tree here.
Tim Brown at quarterback.
Tim Brown with the arm sleeve takes a snap, immediately runs inside.
Oh, wow.
Jukes so hard, falls down. Honestly impressive.
Good move there, but trips for a second down for the Dimes.
Not what I was expecting to see, but still.
As you can see, the hurry in his feet. He's a fast individual. He may not look it, but this is a good athlete. Again, Tim Brown taking the snap. He snaps it. He's looking left. He's rolling out. He's got space. He fires into the back of the end zone. Sean Josie drops the touchdown.
Tim Brown's pass is incomplete. Dropped by Sean Josie.
Damn.
Third down for the Dimes.
Not characteristic of Sean to do that. But
No, Sean is one of their phenomenal players here. An absolute threat as a kick returner and as a long receiver.
Yeah.
As the Dimes again find themselves behind the sticks. It's third down for them here in the red zone.
They've got Liam Livingston.
It seemed like there was a false start. No call, though. Jackson McGuire fires to Tim Brown, who catches it about the 4 yard line.
About a gain of 1.
Now it's fourth and 8.
I believe they're going to call this fourth down. 4th and goal here.
Michael Gould now.
Michael Gould in the game. He's a monster of a pass rusher. He fires to Tim Brown, who catches it, and that's going to be a Dimes touchdown early on the board.
Wow.
6-0, the Dimes go up.
Dimes go up 6-0.
Really good job by Jackson McGuire evading Michael Gould on that pass rush, who has been an absolute monster this year.
Mike in the pink khakis. I'm digging the look. I thought he was going out to the side because he wasn't playing this game.
Jackson McGuire takes a snap. They're going for the 1-point conversion.
Willie Pfeiffer got him down.
Jackson McGuire.
They're going to call Jackson down. Sean Josie did make the catch, but it doesn't count.
The score remains 6-0.
It's going to be 6-0 here for the Dimes. A good start after not punching it into the end zone on the first go-around.
Yeah. I feel like that interception. I haven't seen the Dimes play defense, but judging from that one pick early in the game, I'm excited to see how this game plays out. Who have we got as officials? We got Omar and Will Wagner wearing the black and white today.
They're in the stripes. Will Wagner just coming off of a really good game. The Drafts and the Pioneers. They have a rubber match coming up in the playoffs. I guarantee it.
100%.
It's currently the series tied 1-1. I'm really looking forward to the third game, I
For
promise.
the tiebreaker, yes.
Dimes set to kick off now.
As the Dimes are going to kick off back to the Hustlers here, who are looking to get on the board for the first time today. And Louis got to figure this out at quarterback, because we've seen him throw the interception here early. There doesn't seem to be a lot of continuity on his offense. They have a lot of really physical individual, like Michael Gould, like Willie Pfeiffer, like Robert Craig. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of skill at the wide receiver position right now.
Yeah, well, Louis at quarterback.
Cornell Wilson with a little squib kick. Liam Livingston recovers, and he's going to be down by Cornell Wilson.
About the 30-yard line. And the Hustlers take possession.
Jackson McGuire and Michael Gould are the ones taking a break here for their respective teams. The Dimes looking to force another turnover on defense, and if they keep that up, I don't know if this is going to be a competition.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how this plays out. I'm excited to see the Hustlers now on offense. They've got some skilled runners there.
They do.
Willie Pfeiffer,
And
Robert Craig.
It's going to be the end of the
Louis-
first quarter as we start the second quarter here on the snap. No break in between. Louis takes the snap. He's looking left. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's going to run it up the middle. He's got a foot race with Cornell Wilson. He hesitates, and he is downed. That was Chris Jacobs on the tackle who got him from behind.
What a guy, Chris Jacobs. He can do it all on defense.
Louis takes the snap. He's got time in the pocket. Now it's a foot race. Chris Jacobs may have the angle. Louis takes off. Cornell Wilson's going to down him. And he's going to be down about the 28-yard line.
Third down for the Hustlers.
Third and maybe 3, 3rd and 2.
Yeah. So far, their best drive of the day today for the Hustlers. As you're watching second quarter action here in week 7 of the VXFL. For those not paying attention, we have the Dimes versus the Hustlers. The Dimes 6-0 lead as the Hustlers look to get on the board. Louis at quarterback. He's looking to take the snap. He's communicating to his receivers here. He takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's under pressure. He rolls out left. He's looking to fire. He's got a receiver. Touchdown!
Wow, Willie Pfeiffer with the amazing catch.
A great breadbasket throw and a great catch. The Hustlers are on the board, and they have the opportunity to take a lead here and get the early advantage over the Dimes in the second quarter.
What a throw.
Great throw. Really a great throw by Louis. We're going to have the all-pivotal extra point here. I can't say I have a phenomenal view. I can see Louis a little bit, so we're going to do our best here on this call. All right. We're just so giddy to watch this play. I'm so excited. I'm
Nice use of
literally jumping
vocab.
out of my seat. Louis communicating with one of his wide receivers, who's going to go back out to the left here. As we said, a very vital play for the Hustlers early in this matchup. Louis still communicating with his team. Willie Pfeiffer in the block. Louis takes the snap. Louis rolls out to the right, and he is
Down by Charlie Marks, preventing the extra point.
And the Hustlers lose their opportunity here for a lead. The score is going to be 6-6 at the start of the second quarter, essentially. Oh, nice.
I don't think so.
Take a water break now.
He got sacked. The 6 inch. Because Sean Joseph popped it.
Before we get to the next kickoff, let's talk about some of our great sponsors here at the VXFL. Obviously, the famed Cafe 66, who will be catering the VXFL award show that will be held here at Pathway Church Masters Academy. Like I said, going to be catered here at Cafe 66. $10 for the ticket, folks. This is a great deal. You're basically getting a full meal for $10. You can't do that anywhere nowadays. We got Rooted Landscape Services. We got a Pampered Life. We got the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Brightview, Gas South, IRPM, Pathway Church, obviously, Masters Academy, the great field we're playing on today. Thank you guys for hosting. Tropical Property Management, Renegade Visuals, South State Bank, Next Level Productions, all of our great sponsors. Of course, Vero Fitness, keeping everybody in shape. Thank you to everybody who helps the VXFL run every single week, and we get to watch some amazing football. I know we really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
As the Hustlers are set to kick off, back to the Dimes here, who are looking to regain their lead. We have a tied game, 6-6. A little time has run off in the second quarter. Definitely not the scoring match that we saw in the last game between the Pioneers and the Drafts, but it's a good change of pace for the crowd. You know, they get to take a break and not cheer every 3 seconds for a touchdown.
Sean Josie decides not to take it. Touchback.
Dimes are going to get the ball at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, so far.
It's going to be interesting what we see from the quarterback position from here on out, because as we just saw with Tim Brown, there's clearly some efficiency there. Jackson McGuire has been the leader. He is the coach and owner of this team. I would say that Tim Brown is their best quarterback. But his value elsewhere is hard to regain.
Yeah, Jackson, great coach. But in the quarterback position, he's a basketball player, so the only football experience he does have.
Jackson takes the snap. He gives a little trickery. Tim Brown and Cornell Wilson, and Cornell's got space in front of him. He's taking off. He's going to get past the 30-yard line, and he is downed.
Cornell for about 10 yards. Second down for the Dimes.
A little trickery from the Detroit Dimes here, trying to get as many yards as possible, and I think this is the strength of their offense, just out-athleting people. Getting as many eyes away from the ball as possible. As we have some of the Hustlers player doing fake squats right in front of us. You know, clearly replicating their form at Vero Fitness. Get those gains, throw hard. Jackson McGuire, he's throwing Tim Brown. He's got him wide open. It's a good ball. Tim Brown's going to, slightly out of his reach.
He had him beat, too.
He did have him beat. You have to imagine what a couple more inches would do for Tim Brown on that play.
See that guy move. Wow.
Tim Brown is a great athlete. He is very underrated. He is very fast. Wearing the gold chain today, have a little swagger on the field. Gotta love it.
And the arm sleeve.
And the arm sleeve. As we see Deion Kane and Cornell Wilson lined up on the left side of the field here for the Dimes. Sean Josie's going to be going to the right alongside Tim Brown in the slot. Jackson McGuire back at quarterback. They have two blockers.
Charlie Marks taking on two men.
Oh, it's going to be a false start.
Liam Livingston.
Not a great way to start your third down for the Dimes.
Sunday. Oh, really?
Still remains third down.
Wasn't he not going to make Thursday? Oh, yeah, that's
It looks like Tim Brown is going to be taking over the reins at quarterback here, at least for this down. A vital third down here for the Detroit Dimes. Cornell Wilson and Deion Kane lined up on the left side of the field. You have to imagine that's where Tim is looking first. We got Sean Josie on the far right. Tim is going to take the snap. He's got immediate pressure from Michael Gould. He's rolling out. He launches it. Sean Josie. They're ruling that a no catch. It was a great effort by Sean Josie. I'll give him that. I'm not exactly sure if he caught it. But it's going to be fourth down for the Dimes. You know, the official word is all that matters here.
Fourth down.
That wasn't a catch.
You see this a lot more in lower levels of play, that the better players do stand out a lot more.
Tim Brown looking to chuck it up. He's got pressure. He fires. He's got Cornell wide open, who misjudges the ball. You know, I will say ball doesn't lie there, because I believe that Liam Livingston did down Tim Brown, but they did not call it. He got the pass off. It was a good throw by Tim Brown. Cornell just didn't do a great job of tracking it, as the Hustlers are going to take over on offense here and look to take the lead going into the half. Michael Gould taking a break here, walking over to the sidelines, wearing the khakis and a black t-shirt. I can't imagine he's comfortable right now.
We've got
Louis and Liam Livingston having a conversation here about what they're going to do on this next drive. Very critical.
They take possession at about the 23.
They do. It's a big turnover for the Dimes in a non-turnover fashion. Louis claps, takes the snap. He's looking left. He fires. I can't really see the pass.
Matt Bourne with the one-arm catch for a short.
Matthew Bourne with the one-hand catch.
That was a short gain, but still. In the air, one-arm catch.
So they're going hurry-up offense here. Louis takes the snap. He's looking. He's rolling out to the left. He fires. He's got an open receiver. Sean Josie with the tackle, and he's going to be down, I believe, around the 10-yard line.
Third down for the Huskers.
So like the top of the
Louis rolls out to the left. He's running. He fires. He's got an open receiver. Can he get inbounds? No. No, he cannot.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Louis Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Louis was going up against about 3 guys at that point. There's not much you can do in that situation.
Hustlers really trying to punch it in here. Michael Gould in on offense right now. Louis, Michael, Liam Livingston all having a conversation in the huddle. It's a hot day here at the VXFL. It's beautiful, sunny Florida. We all know that. A couple guys got the hands on the knees already. Louis hoping to get his guys in the end zone here and get some subs in on defense. Louis claps his hands. He's looking to take the snap. Is it going to be a false start?
Flag. False start against the Hustlers.
And that's just a bad mistake here by the Hustlers in the red zone. They have the opportunity to take a lead and they're backing themselves up. But based off the last pass that we just saw from Louis, maybe 5 yards would help.
5 yards would help, but I don't think that would give them the
Obviously
yardage that
not
they
the
need.
situation
Yeah.
you want to be in. Looks like they're going to run the same play here. Nothing much changed. Louis milking the clock. Definitely want to give his guys a break. Got a little time check from the referee. Louis takes a snap. He's got all the time in the day. He's
Charlie
rolling out
Marks.
to the right. He fires. A little check down. Are they going to get the first down? He dives for it. We're going to hear the official ruling here.
Showers pass is complete to Trenton Graves.
Trenton Graves had the catch. He kind of stumbled and dove. So is it going to be 4th down?
Dimes are going to take possession.
Turnover on downs for the Hustlers. The Dimes will take
Oh,
over.
that was 4th down. I apologize. The Dimes taking over on offense now. Jackson McGuire takes the snap. He's looking. He rolls out. Intercepted!
By Dion.
And the Hustlers get the ball right
Wow.
back. A major mistake from Jackson McGuire.
Back the ball.
Great play by Don Quayle.
Yeah, a phenomenal interception. Really good heads-up play there from Don Quayle.
Sean Josie got his hand on it. Tipped it a little bit, maybe. Helping him out with that.
Yeah, I didn't have the angle. Louis takes a snap. No pressure immediately. Rolls out to the left. He's got some space. He's got an open receiver. Intercepted. Deon Kane. He's got space in front of him. Louis now hustling. And he's going to be ruled down about the 25-yard line.
Wow.
This is why you watch the VXFL. The excitement that we have right here is just off the charts.
25-yard line.
Back-to-back interceptions.
Great play after great play defensively. And Jackson McGuire has to be like taking a big sigh of relief right now, getting away with his red zone mistake. And then here we are, Louis making a major red zone mistake. He's going to have to make up with it in coverage.
Tim
Yeah.
Brown now at quarterback for the Dimes.
Tim Brown in at quarterback, takes the snap. He's moving around.
He's got space.
He does.
Jacobs.
Chris Jacobs with the catch.
Short gain, maybe 3
Short
yards.
pass there to Chris Jacobs will bring up 2nd down for the Dimes.
Cornell Wilson communicating to his team to slow it down. I don't blame him at this point. Given the amount of turnovers and the high velocity that we've seen from these teams, it might be smart to do a slow, methodical drive and go this in the half.
Plus
Tim
they
Brown,
can-
he's looking snap. He fires. He's got Deon Kane, who makes the catch. He turns upfield, and he's going to be down. Deon Collins, I apologize.
Timeout called.
Good throw there to Deion Collins for the first.
I apologize, Deon Collins. I've been calling him the wrong name the entire year.
Subbing, making a quick change.
Deon going to take a quick break here on offense. Clearly a little tired after that nice completion for the Dimes. They got them past midfield. Looking to punch this in before halftime. Take the lead. Deon made a really good catch. Tim Brown still at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's rolling to the left. He's looking deep. He's got Sean Josie. Tim Brown hesitating. He fires. That looks
throws
like a
it up.
little offensive pass interference.
Sean Josie
Sean
with the
Josie.
beautiful catch.
By Sean Josie.
Between three.
First
Oh,
down for the
my.
Dimes.
You know, I believe there was a bit of a push-off by Sean Josie on that play, but there was no call, so I'll say the refs know better than me on that one. Phenomenal play regardless. Between 3 of the Hustlers defenders, you just have to come down with that ball.
Yep. Yeah. That's the type of stuff I like to see from Sean
Tim Brown,
Josie.
low snap, picks it up. He's looking. He's rolling. He fires it to the end zone. Nearly intercepted again, just chucking it up to Jackson McGuire.
Deflected by Liam Livingston.
Very, very dangerous pass from Tim Brown in the red zone. We almost saw our 3rd interception of the day.
Yeah, that last play before that definitely could have ended up as an interception. He was going up against, Sean Josie was going up against, I think Liam and 2 other people.
Sean Josie's just a different breed of alpha.
My goodness, I work with that kid.
Tim Brown fires it in the Cornell Wilson, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Dimes. They are currently up 12-6.
They're calling it short of the end.
Oh, it is not a touchdown, excuse me. They're calling him short. Jackson McGuire back in
They've
at
got
quarterback. They're going hurry up
3
offense.
or 4 rushers.
Dimes take their second timeout of the half.
Going to have a timeout from the Dimes, and I agree with the call here. It looks like their guys need a little bit of a breather, need to get themselves regrouped in the red zone, punch this in, go into halftime with the lead.
Yeah. They've got about half a yard to go to make that, so good call by Jackson. Getting everyone grouped up.
So they're huddled up here for the Dimes. Very, very critical couple plays here. It is 3rd down, so they got 2 tries pending any penalties. Chris Jacobs hustling to the sideline. We love to see that. A little more hustle than the Hustlers so far today. Jackson McGuire, there's a low snap. He fires it. That's a dangerous pass. Nearly intercepted. What are the Dimes doing?
4th down here for the Dimes.
They're looking to play jump ball, and they're not playing football.
Silly.
It's now 4th down here for the Dimes. You have to imagine that they're going to pull out all the stops to get this early lead going into halftime. Looks like Jackson McGuire's in the block. Direct
Cornell.
snap to Cornell Wilson. It's going to be a foot race. Michael Gould. Oh, it's thrown. Jackson McGuire can't come down with the pass, and the Dimes squander a wonderful opportunity to get up in this game. It's going to be 6-6 still as we're nearing halftime.
It looked as if the original game plan was for Cornell to run that all the way into the end zone. Michael Gould came up to block him. Then you hear Jackson yelling. Good idea, not executed too well.
Credit to the Hustlers. I feel like I've been talking largely about the Dimes so far. Hustlers have done a good job recovering after big plays, and I think this is where the physicality aspect of their team comes in, as we've seen a couple jump balls and a couple trick plays. They've been able to outmuscle guys outside of Sean Josie,
Exactly.
who is a future military member, so good. Willie Pfeiffer, and then Sean Josie or Deion Collins, whichever one. Which one do you want?
Either or. I'd like to talk with Sean. I haven't gotten to catch up with him too much.
Sean Josie and Willie Pfeiffer, please report to the media tent.
It is now halftime between the Dimes and the Hustlers as we're looking to get a couple interviews here. The score is 6-6 here in Week 7 action of the VXFL.
Solid job. I love the fit.
When they do their interviews, they take a knee, the mics, they don't work like this, they don't work like this, they don't work like this. It's got to be within like two fingers of your mouth.
Okay.
So same thing with the person you're interviewing. Try to get within like 2 inches of my mouth.
Okay.
Will do.
So we're going to have Sean Josie here for an interview.
Sean Josie.
What's up, man?
How are we doing?
Welcome to the booth, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about the half. You guys are currently tied 6. Go ahead and take a knee for us right here. You guys are currently tied 6-6. It's been a good game so far. Talk about that last catch that you just had in between 3 of the Hustlers defenders. Are you an alpha?
I don't know. I mean, I guess so. I mean, Liam was guarding me, and he wasn't getting his head turned around. He was just staring straight at me. I was like, what the heck are you doing? So the ball was a little in front of me, so I just stepped up, went up for it, came down with it. So
That's the type of Sean Josie stuff that I love to see, that we all know and love.
The
You
Sean
look
Josie
fantastic
factor.
today, by the way.
You do.
you too.
Thank
You're
you.
looking a little muscle bound. You're going against a muscle bound team here. We were talking about this in the middle of the call.
Yeah.
It seems like the Hustlers they may lack athleticism, but they make up for it in pure strength.
It's a Vero Fitness grind.
It is the Vero Fitness grind, absolutely. So what is your guys' game plan for this? Are you just going to try and out-athlete them the whole game, outspeed them, hope Tim and Jackson are able to make these plays?
Well, I just know we have better athletes on our team, and we have the speed, we have the athleticism again, and the players. I know we can do it for sure, but I just hope we come out in the second half and play our hearts out. Because this first half, we did well, but we can definitely do better.
If you had one takeaway from how you guys performed on defense, what would it be?
I feel like we were doing better on defense than we usually do. You know, last week we didn't get a turnover. This week, I think we have 2 right now, so I think we're looking pretty spot on.
Yeah, there's been a lot of interceptions this game, Sean. Thank you for coming to the booth. We appreciate your time. Best of luck.
It's a pleasure as always.
And we're waiting on Willie Pfeiffer for his interview. We can get him called to the booth.
Willie Pfeiffer, you come to the tent.
You want to talk about muscle bound? This is the Vero
Sean's so
Fitness.
cute.
Like extreme. Willie Pfeiffer wanders on over here. He'll be stepping into the booth.
Oh, he's coming around.
What do you want me to do, slide in here?
Yeah, just go ahead and take a knee right here for us.
How we doing?
Welcome to the booth, sir.
Colin Pickering.
Oh, yeah, you look
Yeah, shit, man. All right, so you guys are tied 6-6 here at halftime. What are you taking away from how you guys have performed on defense, getting a couple turnovers?
What was the question?
What are you guys taking away from how you've played on defense? You've got a couple turnovers.
Oh, you know, defense has been great, really. Liam's actually given up his position to rush, which was a smart move because, you know, he's a big boy, putting around like 180. So he's moving around some mass on the front lines. I took over his position. Louis playing great. Dunkwell's playing good. Defense has been pretty good overall.
You made a really good catch in the back of the end zone there to be the only score of the game so far for you guys, and Louis kind of put it on the money. What was going on in your mind there when the ball's going over your head and you got the bread basket?
Oh, you know, I just wanted to run under it and scoop it, you know. It's pretty easy.
We talked to Sean a little bit about how it seems like they have the better athletes. You guys have the more muscle. You guys are clearly in really good shape. This is Vero Fitness made. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, Vero Fitness all the way.
Right. So what is your guys' game plan here for the athletes that they have? Obviously, Cornell, Dion, Sean.
You know, we just match up our best athletes against them. And I think we're, I don't know about the better team overall, but I think we'll come out victorious today, you know?
It's good to hear.
Is that it?
That's all I have for you. I don't.
Good job.
All right.
I appreciate
Best of luck.
it. Boys.
It's going to be a good second half.
Excited to see it.
All right, so what do you believe are the keys to the game going into the second half here? How can either team pull off a win?
Well, I mean, Dimes have done a fairly good job of containing the Hustlers so far. And we just need them to continue that for the rest of the game, you know?
Yeah, I would 100% agree. And before as we are about to quickly kick off here for the start of the second half, I want to make sure our viewers at home know you can purchase a program here at Masters Academy for $7.
$7.
It's a great purchase. You have a lot of really good information here. Obviously, Pathway Church, a sponsor. Let's get you some of the... This is the Goblins page, just for example. This is all the great details that you would be getting about this year of the VXFL.
Look at that.
$7 at the concession booth, along with some drinks, some food. It's a great purchase. I mean, if you're here watching the games, there's no reason not to have it. And if you're watching at home in a couple days when it goes up on YouTube and you want to keep up, it's also a great purchase for you. So make sure you guys do that.
Wow. Never seen one of these. I'm definitely going to have to purchase one.
Yeah, it's a great purchase. It sits on my mantle at home.
Really?
Yeah. I have it right next to all my awards.
The sheer commitment these guys, such as you,
Yeah.
put into this league.
The commitment from just everybody on this team. The fact that we can ask, you know, how many? We have 8 teams. There's 7 guys. What's the quick math there? 8 by 8, 64, right?
Yeah.
Minus 7. What is that? I don't know. 56.
57, yeah.
57. I can't do math. That's why I do
That is
announcing.
okay.
As we can get, you know, upwards of 50 guys per week to come out here and compete on a weekly basis. It's great commitment from everybody, and we appreciate all of our sponsors and everybody behind all this who put the VXFL together on a week-to-week basis.
The VXL is a very different league than from what we've seen last year, when it was basically no VXF. We had the old VXFL fields, which are located somewhere near the baseball fields at Vero Beach. And Masters Academy has been so kind as to let us use their fields for these games.
Absolutely.
So props to them. Thank you, Masters Academy.
Sean Josie, 1 catch when 3 people are covering him.
Matthew Bourne,
They're going to eat you.
that he has held Sean Josie 0 catches.
Fueling
Cornell
the fire.
Wilson set the kickoff here to start the 3rd quarter. It's a bit of a pooch. Don Quayle picks it up. He's got some room. Looking for a couple blocks, and he is downed. I'm not sure who got him.
Chris Jacobs got him at about the 23-yard line. Yep, middle of. Yeah.
The 17-ish yard line.
Oh, never mind. Not 20.
The Hustlers taking over on offense to start the 2nd half. And if I was Louis and I was Liam, you know, the 2 heads of this team, I would be preaching speed right now because it's something they're lacking. And you want to try and get this Dimes team out of breath. You know, there are some weaknesses on the defense when you get outside of Cornell and you get outside of Dion and Sean. You start attacking the other members of that team, and you can find some mismatches here. Exactly. So let's see if the Hustlers take advantage. Direct handoff to Willie Pfeiffer, who had a touchdown in the first half, and he's going to get a couple yards. A short gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
You'll see a lot of those type of runs. The handoff to Willie Pfeiffer around the edge.
Yeah, absolutely.
They seem to use that one a lot.
Well, as we see in 7-on-7 just in general, you know, the movement ability, not having an offensive line or a defensive line that takes up a lot of space, it opens up more of those plays for these teams. And we have a lot of really smart play callers and designers in the league. You can tell these guys, not only are they great athletes to execute, but they put in a lot of time on a week-to-week basis to design these plays. Come out here and make sure they work efficiently. As we just saw in the Giraffes and Pioneers game, like 80 points between them. As Louis fires deep for Don Quayle, who pushes off and he gets the catch. He pieces out Dion, and he's going to... Did he step out?
He stepped out. I think he got it.
Did he get it over the pylon? I'm not sure what the call is. I'm waiting for Omar.
I believe he put
He
the
definitely
football
did step
over the
out.
pylon.
We need to say that, but was the ball over the pylon?
Before his foot hit the ground.
His foot appeared to be out, but they are calling it a touchdown.
It's going to be a touchdown for the Hustlers officially on the field.
What's good, man?
And it is now a 12-6 lead for the Hustlers to start the 2nd half.
Wow.
Opening drive touchdown for the Huskies. They take the lead 12-6.
That's good. Yeah.
As the Hustlers are going to go for the 1-point conversion here to go up by 7 on the Dimes after that great touchdown catch and pass from Louis and Don Quayle. Don Quayle taking a breather. Looks like somebody's trying to get him on the field, but they're not going to get it. Louis takes the snap. He's under pressure immediately. He just fires it into the end zone, and that is going to be a conversion for the Hustlers. The Hustlers, they're coming out with the speed. The score is now 13-6 Hustlers, and the Dimes have to be a little confused.
13-6, you said?
13-6. As the Hustlers are set to kick off here. Back to the Dimes, who are looking to get their first offensive possession of the 2nd half. Got to get some points on the board here. Critical drive. It seems as if Robert Craig is in the kick. We know he's a very... well, maybe not. Maybe he was just placing the ball here. I apologize. I think they're having a discussion on who's going to kick the ball.
Louis out wide, it looks.
It is going to be Robert Craig, and he's going to look to boot this through the end zone. Definitely do not want to give it to some of the faster individuals on this team. Oh, it's a squib. And Jackson McGuire has to quickly recover this. He picks it up, and he is immediately down. That's not Jackson McGuire. I apologize. I saw a big body. I apologize.
Holden Campbell.
Fielded by Holden Campbell.
Robert Craig with a nice, efficient kick there, doing his job, doing what his team has asked of him, and he's going to jog back off the field. Well, we're being told that he did not do a good job, but hey, it still worked.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. As the Dimes are going to be taking over here around their 10-yard line. Tim Brown back at quarterback. He takes the snap. No pressure. He's looking. He's looking to fire at Sean Josie, who has been a monster today. And Tim Brown, it wasn't thrown out of bounds, but it was definitely thrown over. And once again, Matthew Bourne has held Sean Josie to 0 catches when he's covering him today.
Josie says just wait.
Josie took that personally.
You know, we talked to Sean Josie at halftime about him being an alpha. Didn't see it on that play.
Definitely not. Very sad to see.
I'm sure he'll make up for it. As the Dimes again. Second down. Tim Brown takes the snap. He's under pressure. Liam Livingston downs him. How close was that to the goal line?
Tim Brown is sacked by Liam Livingston.
Jackson McGuire got beat like a drum on that play. Jackson McGuire back in at quarterback, takes the snap. He rolls out to the right. He's got Tim Brown. Tim Brown fakes the lateral. What a juke on Louis. Oh, my goodness. Tim Brown is an absolute monster. He does this to the best athletes every game. The fake lateral juke combo looking like Allen Iverson on the football field. Tim Brown is a legend. And that's going to be a first down for the Dimes. He got it though. I could be wrong. I could be capping. It's 4th down. I apologize. He didn't get it. So it's going to be a critical down here for the Dimes on offense. Let's see if they can get some of that Tim Brown trickery back at it. Jackson McGuire at quarterback. He's got 4 receivers to the left. Oh, and he gets the defense to jump off sides. It looks like it's going to be a first down. And that's a really bad play for the Hustlers, to say the least. They had the opportunity to stop the Dimes on offense and go down and score, and squandered the opportunity. First down for the Dimes. Matt Bourne and man coverage on Tim Brown, leaving Sean Josie with Louis. Jackson McGuire rolls out to the right. He checks it down to Tim Brown, who makes the catch. A little trickery again.
Jackson McGuire's pass is complete to Tim Brown.
Tim Brown consistently makes people look stupid. As the Dimes are looking to punch it in here. Cornell Wilson to the far left. Jackson McGuire still at quarterback. Sean Josie with him on the left side. Jackson McGuire claps his hands, takes the snap, rolls out to the right. Tim Brown sits in space. He fires. The out and up, a really good defensive play by number 25. I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head. Going to be Trenton Graves with the pass deflection.
Once again, just the size of the Hustlers
comes into play.
100% gives them the upper hand against. I mean, they've got some size on the Dimes. I mean, you've got Charlie Marks, what a unit. Jackson McGuire. Then you've got a few little guys like Sean Josie.
Jackson McGuire takes the snap. He's moving, rolling to the right, looking for blocks. He fires deep. He's looking for Dion on Don Quayle. Iron sharpens iron. Great coverage by Don Quayle, who breaks up the pass.
Jackson McGuire's pass is incomplete.
I would say that so far Don Quayle has been winning that matchup today. Between the peace out on the touchdown and then that pass breakup, Dion's got to get going. A lot of this game is mental. It's going to be 4th down for the Dimes here. It looks like they only need about half a foot from where the ball is placed. Jackson McGuire takes the snap. He's still looking to pass. And he's downed. Wow.
Jackson McGuire is sacked by Evan McLeod.
It's going to be a turnover.
Turnover on downs, and the Hustlers.
The Hustlers are taking back over on offense. I wonder if Jackson McGuire knew where the first down was.
He might have known where the first down was, but definitely didn't see Evan coming from behind.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this is a lot of blood.
We will take an official's timeout.
He shrugged it off. He looked at me and shrugged. I'm intimidated. Yeah, I believe we're going to take an injury timeout right here, as everybody's. This is going straight to LinkedIn. And we got VXFL action back here. Remember, folks, this is week 7. The Hustlers and the Dimes. I believe we probably had a cut in the film there in between the injury. The Hustlers are taking over on offense after we just had a quick injury timeout for Evan McLeod.
We're back from the official's timeout with the Hustlers out with the ball. First down.
Louis takes the snap. He's looking. He's got Robert Craig wide open. Can he come down with the ball? He does, and is going to be a Hustlers touchdown. Chris Jacobs. I don't know what happened in coverage there. We'll have to see the replay. But the Hustlers are now up 19-6 over the Detroit Dimes.
Hustlers now go up by 2 possessions.
Down 2 touchdowns. Late in the third quarter now?
Yeah, I believe we're late in the third quarter. Honestly, the injury timeout there has thrown me off a little bit for how much time is remaining, but we definitely are at least in the middle of the third quarter. As the score is 19-6, Hustlers, who are going to be going for their 1-point conversion here. Evan McLeod has a gigantic ice bag on his gigantic gash.
This is why we sign waivers.
This is why we sign waivers. You're right. They're taking their sweet time here for the conversion. Louis communicating to his receivers, takes the snap, fake handoff, rolls right. He's got open receivers. Trenton Graves with the catch. It is now going to be 20-6.
The Hustlers extend their lead 20-6 over the Dimes.
We're very fortunate to be sponsored by Vero ENT for situations such as Evans.
Absolutely. As the Dimes are awaiting their kickoff after giving up that touchdown to Robert Craig, the unlikeliest of receivers. As the Hustlers are kicking the ball back off, Louis kicks this one deep. Sean Josie looking to return it, and he does. He's taking it outside the back of the end zone. He's running left. He's got Tim Brown in front of him. He's got some blockers. He makes a move. He's tiptoeing on the sideline. And he is not downed. I have not heard a whistle. There it is. Louis fired in like a rocket, and I guess just missed him.
Good return there by Sean Josie, and the Dimes will take the ball around the 30-yard line.
Absolutely. Sean is him and Dylan Goldfarb are side-to-side movers. You know those snakes that like coil to the side? They're kind of like that, except with gazelle-like attributes. Tim Brown looked to be taking a snap here at quarterback. Louis DeShore talking to some people on the sideline, not paying attention to the game, but he is covering Jackson McGuire, so Tim Brown takes a snap. He's looking. He's got time. It's tipped up into the air. Don Quayle with the interception, and he's running with the juke, and he is downed. He was not tagged, but he fell, so he is still down per VXFL rules, and the Dimes just seem to be collapsing upon themselves today.
The Hustlers
They started with their head coach, Liam Livingston, with that a beautiful deflection of Tim's pass.
As the Hustlers take back on offense here, looking to up the score. They're already winning 20-6. Are they going to make it 27-6 on this drive? Let's see.
gotta keep going at this point. They have no room for subs with that and out, I believe.
Louis communicating with his team here, taking his time before the snap, takes it. He's got a little pressure. He rolls left. He's rolling out. He's got space in front of him. A good block by Willie Pfeiffer, but Tim Brown is going to make the tackle, I believe.
By Tim Brown. Second down for the Hustlers.
Yes, sir. Bro, we didn't have Ben, DJ, Owen, Dylan has a concussion, I have a busted ankle, OB has a busted foot.
It depends. It really just depends on Will and on Dylan. Those are like two key.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot Will. He has a sprained ankle. He's playing on a sprained ankle. Bro, we had like 3 healthy players, and it was Anthony Yousev, Austin, and then Jarrett, who we got off the side. Huh? Brock is healthy, but he wasn't here to start the game. My bad. Louis with the fake handoff to Don Quayle. He's looking. Matt Bourne with the touchdown.
Louis to Showers. Pass complete.
Wow.
Matthew Bourne.
A complete disaster from the Dimes today on defense.
The Hustlers are just putting on points in the second half.
As the score is now 26-6, the Hustlers are up. What a great showing from them today, defensively, most importantly, and then offensively finishing the drives after creating turnovers.
The Dimes came out at the start, but just as the game went on, they have one sub, which I mean, is a lot compared to what they usually have, but still a lot of them right now just winded and tired, and especially since it's a later game today right now. It's 1:44.
I imagine we're approaching the fourth quarter here, if not already in it. I haven't gotten an official word.
Are we in the, what quarter are we in?
I believe we're still in the third. As Louis and Liam are taking their time, giving their guys a breather. Clearly using a lot of gas on offense. Liam takes the snap immediately under pressure. Rolls to the left, still looking to pass. He fires backwards. Chris Jacobs with the interception, which really doesn't mean much. The score is still 26-6. The Hustlers have the lead.
Like I scrambled this way with like Jamie and somebody else open. And I threw a backside for a pig. It's like it's easy to look around the opposite way to rip.
Was that not called a touchdown? What?
What?
Okay, so no touchdown by Matt because
Okay.
Well, now wait a minute.
Take over at the 20.
Whoa. So they did not. Matt Bourne did not score a touchdown?
Dion got him down like right.
Okay, well, there seems to be a miscommunication here between referees because Omar definitely put up a touchdown signal. We're being informed that Matt Bourne's catch was not, in fact, a touchdown. So that brings the score back to 20-6, and the interception in the end zone does, in fact, mean something because the Dimes are taking back over on offense. We apologize for the miscommunication there between all of us. We don't have the greatest angle.
In the fourth quarter? Okay, the score is 20-6.
There's a lot of miscommunication between the teams here, but it doesn't matter. Tim Brown takes the snap. He's looking. He fires to Cornell Wilson. He jukes back inside, and he's going to be down by Liam Livingston.
Cornell Wilson. Third down for the Dimes.
At the 30-something yard line.
Well, now the Dimes are certainly back in this game.
Yeah. That interception.
Major.
It was just an extra point that was.
Yeah, me as well. Clearly a miscommunication, and Matt Bourne no longer has a touchdown for today. Unfortunate for him. Let's see if he can keep locking down Sean Josie. Tim Brown takes a snap. He's looking. He's scanning the field. He's got Cornell open. He fires. Cornell long arm Wilson going up for it and misses the ball. That had to be pass interference by Don Quayle.
On Don Quayle Westby. First down for the Dimes.
Can I get a time check?
Left in the third. This guy.
Automatic first down.
Yeah.
Says Preston Keene.
Tim Brown still in at quarterback. Jackson McGuire out at receiver. Tim Brown evading the pressure. He dumps off. Cornell Wilson did a really good job of making that catch through Louis there, who was coming in like a rocket.
As he was coming back down, Louis got to him. Thought he was going to go through Louis, man, but stopped.
And Louis seemed to take a little bit of a hit there. You see him slightly favoring his other hip. And it's going to be a false start by Sean Josie.
Sean Josie.
You hate to see it.
False start.
Not ideal for the Dimes here on offense, who are down 14 points and desperately need a score.
Jackson's now talking to Preston. Possibly false start on the defense that triggered Sean to go.
Well, that would be offsides. We knew what you meant. We got the method there. As we have a quick break in the action, just remember for all of our fans watching at home, make sure you guys go and buy these babies right here. They're beautiful. They're $7. You can buy them at the concession stand. Get drinks, get water. Again, shout out to all of our wonderful sponsors who help us put on this program every single week.
To the banquets.
We truly appreciate it. All the players who come out, the Keens for putting this on, everybody who participates, we really appreciate it.
The banquet.
As we're getting close to the fourth quarter here in our third game of the day.
We were just reminded by Peter Wixon, if you didn't hear that the banquet, $10 only.
Yeah.
You get a full meal from that.
From Cafe 66.
Cafe 66. Thank you to Cafe 66.
Great food.
What day is the banquet again?
July 27th? 26th? Yeah, July 26th. Going to be at Pathway Church, Masters Academy, for those who aren't familiar with the name. Just $10. Catering is included. You're getting basically a full meal and award show. It's like the Oscars, right? You know, they don't even, you get a goodie bag at the Oscars. What, you get a little trophy? You got Cafe 66 here at the VXFL. This is clearly an upgrade. You guys have to be there on July 26th.
The call is finalized. False start against the offense.
There was quite a discussion there for a clear call. As they're going to back up the offense 5 yards, Sean Josie officially hit with the false start. The Dimes looking to put points on the board here and get back into this game. It seems like Tim Brown has been doing a decent job at quarterback, and they're spreading out Jackson McGuire.
Tim Brown remains at quarterback for the Dimes.
We have Deion Collins and Sean Josie here on the strong left side. Cornell in the middle. Tim Brown takes a snap. He fires deep. He's got Cornell, but it's just thrown a little bit away from
A
him.
little off there by Tim Brown. Intended for
Jackson
Cornell.
moving right.
Third down for the Dimes.
Tim Brown no longer at quarterback. Jackson McGuire back in it. He seems to be a little upset with himself.
In the programs that we are selling at the concession stand for $7, you will find the VXFL schedule. Team
Jackson McGuire takes a snap. He's looking.
and
He fires in the middle of the field. Sean Josie with a man's catch over Don Quayle.
Sean Josie,
And then throws the ball at his feet.
really good catch there.
You know, we were talking about Sean Josie being an alpha here in the booth. That was an alpha level play. As the Dimes are going hurry up offense, Jackson
Down to a beta.
McGuire takes a snap, avoids the rush from Robert Craig. He fires into the end zone. Long arms, Cornell Wilson pushes off and scores the touchdown. The Dimes are right back in this.
The Dimes are back in this one.
Score is currently, until the extra point, score is currently 20-12.
Good adjustment to the ball there by Cornell Wilson.
So if they can get this extra point, and I don't know how much time is left, but they can put up one more touchdown after that. That'll put them at a tie. And I don't know if anyone wants to go into overtime right now, but that might just have to be what happens.
Jackson McGuire at quarterback.
Jackson takes the snap. He's looking to get the extra point here. Batted into the air.
We've seen that a lot this game.
The score is still 20-12. A one-possession game.
The Huskers are still winning.
As we saw in the last game, the Pioneers in the drafts, the Pioneers had their opportunity to tie the game up with a one score and then a 2-point conversion. And as we're nearing the fourth quarter here, or we're already in it, I'm not necessarily sure. A one-possession, 8-point game is not as easy as it sounds because getting the 2-point conversion, as you all know, is a lot harder than getting the 1-point conversion. 15 between 5 yards is the difference between those two. So the Dimes are going to have to put a drive together or get a turnover and then get through the hard stuff of getting the 2-point conversion.
Dude, I wish I could zoom. I'd zoom in on you.
Fairly good job of containing them.
I don't want to.
Dimes down 20-12 right now. Looking to kick off the Huskers.
Jackson McGuire set to kick this off. I would definitely be aware of an onside kick here. And there it is. And it gets 10 yards. And Louis corrals the ball, and he's running backwards.
Covered by Louis Shower.
He might actually get yards out of this.
Tagged by Chris Jacobs.
Right by the 40-yard line.
Time check, please.
On that.
So we're waiting on an official time check. The brothers in arms are discussing something in the middle of the field right now. It's glitching. Yeah, it's 2012. Yeah. I have control over it, but it's not working. Like it's not pressing.
First down for the Hustlers.
So referees stop their little visit there. Louis taking a snap. He's under pressure. He's rolling out to the right. He's got space in front of him, and he's immediately downed. I would say it's a gain of about 2 yards.
Holden Campbell with the tackle.
Jackson McGuire calling a timeout from the sideline, leading his team. Huddling up here on defense. They know this is a critical drive.
Can we please get a time check?
In the fourth?
1 minute and 16 seconds.
Yeah, we're being informed there's less than a minute and a half left in this game.
He's next.
Very, very important for the Dimes. They have to get a stop here. I believe they still have 2 timeouts remaining. Louis takes the snap. He's looking. He's rolling right, per usual. In hot pursuit, he makes a man fall. 7-on-7 crime right here with a great block, 25, and he launches downfield. Don Quayle with the catch, making Dion dance. He cuts back into the middle of the field. He's not down. Ooh, as we have a very, very hard collision right there. Chris Jacobs, Matt Board, oh, Lord. I believe we're going to need to take another injury timeout. Folks, there was quite a collision here on the field, folks. We're hoping that both parties are okay. A scary, scary sound for both teams and everybody here involved. Nobody wants to see this. Chris Jacobs is, he was up quickly, so I guess that's a good sign as Omar Guerrero is taking him over to the sidelines. Matt Bourne's still on the ground here. I believe we'll just call this an injury timeout. Was that the head on head?
I was gonna give you a ride home.
Oh my god.
I got down quick.
Yeah, you were starting to get down there. That was not ending well.
I think I ran. We can take 50 yards. Yeah, you ran that much on side too. Like you ran like back and forth. But you gotta think I'm wasting time though.
Yeah, a good second half.
I should have just been like Owen and got a safety on the kickoff. I had like 2 or 3 bigs. Yeah, you got 2. Hey, what is going on with these? Louis had 3 or 4 bigs. So many injuries.
We got a lot of ice coming out here. And Matt Bourne, who's been having a phenomenal day today, has allowed 0 catches when covering Sean Josie.
If he didn't sell me and if Willie didn't sell me, I'd have 1 pick. What? 1 pick. He's supposed to come to the ball. Willie just let the ball go right by his head. That one in the end zone, the ball literally went like by his head, and he just watched it go by.
We got a lot of ice coming out. A lot of ice.
Okay. So what are we doing today? Since you got me all excited.
We should invest in a doctor. I know it's easier said than done.
All right, invest in what?
And a doctor. You gotta get a doctor sponsor. Somebody who's like just starting their practice, but like can handle this.
Yeah. You don't have to try.
And associates.
Or you could try.
You know what? They We do have a sponsor who specializes in head and neck surgery, and after that collision, we might be making a call to Vero ENT.
Oh, call Kelly.
We say that in a lot of good nature, obviously. I think everybody's gonna be okay. Everybody's walking, at least. Maybe a couple concussions. That is, we're being told that's the game.
The Hustlers win 20-12.
Final score 20-12. The Hustlers come away with a shocker of a win here. Well, we got to get some interviews here. We got to get Louis.
We got Louis right here.
Stay tuned for our next.
Louis, welcome to the booth. Congratulations on the win today. Great job. A weird way to end the game, I think, to say the least, on an injury.
Looking to rebound here.
You made a really nice throw here to Don Quayle that unfortunately did lead to the injury. But what were you thinking there on the rollout and getting that big play, kind of ending this game, making sure you guys were in a good situation to run the clock out?
Well, you know, the guys on the side, they were like really questioning me, like, why am I running 60 yards just to get like 10? And I just don't like their disrespect. But I was actually thinking just trying to take as much time off the clock, you know.
Smart.
Because they did have their timeout, so I was just thinking like, hey, I mean, if I can take 30 seconds off the clock here, I mean, the guys that had rushing, no disrespect to them, they're quite slow.
So you saw a weakness on their defense and you took advantage of it. Yeah, as any good quarterback should do.
Yeah, so I was just trying to run the clock out. Obviously, it ended in an injury. That's very unfortunate.
Not ideal.
Pray for the speedy recovery for those guys. It was a rough game, though, I would say.
Yeah.
From my side of the view.
Yeah, absolutely. We had, I'm forgetting who it was, had the gash on his head, as we saw earlier in this game.
Got hurt
Yep.
in the head. And obviously, Matt at the end got hit with Chris Jacobs.
Your defense did a really good job of, containing some really good athletes that the Dimes have. Obviously, you're a big part of the defense as a corner. I believe we saw you rushing a couple times, too, today. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I wasn't rushing, but it was a couple times where I got, like, tackles for loss in the backfield.
Okay. So, clearly, I want to talk about your game plan, because clearly it was successful. Being able to stop Cornell, Dion, Sean Josie, who made a couple really nice catches. How are you guys able to stop them?
To be honest, I look at our team. We have, obviously me, Don Quayle, and I remember when the draft was going on, I called Liam, who told me to pick me, and I was like irate. He said Don Quayle was still on the board. It was like the 6th round. I was like, if you don't go and get Don Quayle right now, I got to give it to my guy. Yeah, I think he had 2 picks today. But I look at our team, I think we have the best defense by far in the league. We've held some of the best teams to 0. We left the Hunters, they had scored 0 on us, locked Vero Beach High School receiver Andrew Clipson to 0 catches on the day.
Right.
Held a Marion McMillan 0 catches. Just pretty much shutting down all the best players. I mean, we have one loss with the full team. That's against the Hunters, and I do think they're the best team in the league.
I would agree with that. All right, Louis, I appreciate your time. Congratulations on the win, sir.
I appreciate it.
See you next week.